Hi there, it's Delina Rose with Cabin Organic. I just got another exciting bead order in the mail and I wanted to share it with you. This order comes from JMSupplies in Chicago, Illinois. I'll put the link to their Etsy shop below. I love their quality and I will definitely order from them again. But in the meantime, have a look at what I've ordered and be sure to check in my shop at cabinorganic.shop to see what kinds of beautiful things I've made with these gorgeous beads. So I've got most of the beads laid out here that I received from JMSupplies in Chicago, Illinois. And I'm going to just go through the beads one by one here. And actually, maybe I'll go through it in the order of my receipt so that I can tell you what it is and not mix it up. So this is jet matte black cable chain. And the reason I'm really excited about this is because I've ordered a lot of chain. And whenever it arrives, it's really shiny and sparkly. And that's okay if that's what you're looking for in designing a piece of jewelry. But I finally, with this supplier, found a nice, fine black chain that isn't shiny. It is matte black. And if you know my shop at all, cabinorganic.shop, I do have a moon phase necklace. And it is in a matte black plated pendant. So now I have the perfect chain to make that necklace with. Next on the list of my receipt, I ordered these black they're head pins, but they've got the ball at the end, and these are great for making jewelry because you put your beads on there. Say you're making earrings or something, so you can put, for example, let's use one of these. You can put a bead on there, and I usually use then you don't have to have a tiny bead at the bottom to finish it, and then I would normally put something on top, a tiny black bead to finish it. And then you can make your loop at the top and then attach that to your earring hook. And I also have black earring hooks as well. So these black head pins are wonderful. And next on my list in my receipt is these black jump rings. And I have been making a lot of jewelry in black, using black pins as I just showed you, but also black earring hooks, black chain, and incorporating some of my paper bead designs with black beads and putting them all together. So it's just nice to have black jump rings that will match my overall project. Okay, next on my list are these Czech glass beads, and they're called melon beads, and this is a Picasso style. They have these melon beads. They're so pretty. They have these melon beads in a wide variety of colors and possibly even shapes. And I work with these colors a lot, and so they will be perfect to add to some of my projects. So they will probably be used in necklaces, but who knows, you might see these in a pair of earrings. So once again, this is Czech glass. Very, very beautiful. Okay, next on my list on my receipt are these really interesting, they call them Saturn beads. This is Czech glass as well. And I ordered it in a really unusual color combination here. And what I like is it looks like it's 100 years old and you just found it in a tomb or in a dig somewhere. And so I really like these. I like the unusual shape. I think I've seen these called saucer beads as well, if I'm not mistaken. But these are called Saturn beads on the JMSupplies website. And I'm going to be listing all the prices underneath as well. All right, I also found these funky Czech glass beads. And they are, again, that lovely turquoise. If you saw my last unboxing from Fire Mountain Gems and Beads, I ordered a lot of turquoise and a lot of magnesite. So these Czech glass beads are the perfect complement to those gemstones. And what's nice is when you're mixing and matching materials, you can stay within a color family and just have all kinds of beautiful textures, all in the same color. And shapes and sizes of beads too. All right, going down my my list, I also ordered these leaves here. And this is one of those situations where you order it and it wasn't quite what you thought it would be. These are a lot more red. Like this leaf here is what I was looking at in the picture. And some of the leaves, like these guys, were way more red. And actually, I don't mind when this happens. When this happens, it just gives me a challenge to say, okay, wow, I got a few beads here that are not quite what I thought. And now I have the challenge of what am I going to make? What am I going to design so that I can use these beautiful beads and show off their colors. All right, so some more Czech glass beads. These are little leaf beads, and as you can see, they're just tiny little things. And I've already got ideas of how I'm going to use these. But look how small they are. And again, they're a bit translucent and they look really, really old. I really like that they've kind of got this muddy green, and then the veining of the leaves are filled in with this really pretty turquoise color. So that's going to add a real interesting element to my to my necklaces. And I already have a necklace ready to go, ready to make on my table. So you have to come visit the shop and see if you recognize any of these beads. All right, and these are also Czech glass, and they are coin beads. So when they're round and flat like this, they're called coin. And I should have ordered 2 sets because each of these is a slightly different color. One is a bit more yellow, one is a bit more mint green or like with a bit of turquoise. One is kind of a light turquoisey color, and one is a deeper blue, indigo, purple kind of color. You can kind of see there if I move it around and let it catch the light. So these are the perfect perfect size for earrings, but I don't have 2 that match. So I'm going to order probably 3 more sets of these, and then I'll be able to do 2 earrings each in each color. But when I'm trying a new supplier, I often will just buy a sample of pieces that I'm interested in, and when it arrives, then I can see if that's going to work with what I'm doing or not. And also, I'm always checking for quality when I'm trying a new supplier, and I'm finding JM Supplier is excellent quality. Okay, next on my receipt list here, my order list, I got the gold pins as well. So again, great for making earrings or anything if you're attaching a charm to a necklace. So it can be for an earring, but you just put it through your larger bead and add any other accent beads that you want. And and then make a loop, and then you can attach it to a bail or what have you. See, some of these, the holes are a little bit, So yeah, then you would make your loop. But anyway, so there's that. And I also have the same pins in copper. And I have been working with copper a lot more. And as a redhead, I wear a lot of copper because it's a warm color. Okay, next bead on here, which I just absolutely adore, are these little birds. And I just ordered the 4. And let me just put one down. So these are a bit chunkier. Can you see how they're thicker? So it's not as thin as a coin bead. So it would actually make quite a nice, and it's got a bit more weight to it. This is glass, so it's a nice chunk of glass there. It's adorable. Again, it looks old, right? Because it's a bit cracked, it's a bit distressed and faded, and I love that. And I'm thinking of making necklaces out of this. Oops. And so I just have the 4 right now, and you'll see some products on my page soon with that beautiful bird. Okay, the next thing on my list here is another set of these really cute little leaves. And like I say, I have a project sitting on my desk waiting for these leaves, and you're gonna see what I use them for. But it's just the palest turquoise, and there's a lot of brown and moss green mixed in, and you get the veining as well. So I love that. I love that it looks old, and I love that it's got the hint of the colors that I love and that I work with a lot. So I will definitely be ordering more of those in the future. Now these guys, you know, I usually, when I order jewelry and bead supplies, I try to keep my calipers right beside me or my ruler so that I can see how big the bead actually is. And I actually thought these were going to be twice the size, and when they came, they were small. So I obviously was not checking my calipers on this one. And so I wanted it to be a pendant and, yeah, and larger. But when they arrived, and they're just this size, and they're actually quite light because they're glass, these would be really nice as just simple earrings. And I could still do a necklace, but it would be a more dainty necklace on a finer chain or a finer cord, or even leather. So these are so pretty, and they are a little bit metallic. I'll see if I can, I don't have any lights on, but see if I can, yeah, see how there's a bit of shimmer there. So each one is a little bit different. So if I want to make earrings out of these, I will definitely have to buy a few more sets and then find matching pairs. So those ones are called Tree of Life beads, if you do a search on their Etsy shop. All right, I got another, these are teardrop beads, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're small, so they're going to make a nice dainty earring, but I can definitely incorporate these in other projects. But right now I bought them for earrings, and I love it. Just this Czech glass, that beautiful colors, and that marbling. It's just gorgeous. So please check my store and see what I am doing with these beads. Okay, these beads I'm totally excited about. I thought they were going to be smaller, and they came, and they're bigger, and they're like a coin bead as well, and I love them. I love that they're bigger than I thought. So these are going to be my colors for my March jewelry, and so I'm going to design some special necklaces with these guys, and that's right around the time of year in central Alberta. It is still winter here in March, but it is the time of year where we are so done with winter, and we are so ready to feel the warmth and the sunshine and wear our summer clothes. And so this will be a really nice boho style necklace. So I'm really excited about designing some jewelry with that. So I will order more of those beads so that I have more than just two. They also have a wide selection of these owls. And so the hole goes through the top. So, you know, this would be a large earring, or it could be incorporated into a necklace. It could be used as a pendant, or you could incorporate it right into the chain, like the connector. Say if you were doing beaded chain or something, you could connect that right in, and it would be a really cool accent. But I love these because they look 100 years old, and they're printed on both sides. So gorgeous. And if you know anything about me, you know that I love owls. So whenever I see a new owl, I have to buy it. Okay, these are some more of those teardrop beads. And it's just like the other ones that I showed you, only these ones have more of that turquoise in them, and they're just beautiful. They look like pottery, but they are Czech glass. So I'm going to be making some sets of earrings with these as well. And again, these are my March colors. Right now, it is the very tail end of January, and I'm just finishing making up all the pinks and purples for Valentine's Day. But I have to think ahead, because as soon as February, as soon as Valentine's Day is done, I got to be thinking of March projects. Hi, Chady. So this is another bead. It's just called Leaf Bead on their website. Again, it's that lovely turquoisey color, but it's got some gold in the veining. So these would be great for probably necklaces. You could do earrings, but they are top drilled through the side. So that might, dictate how you use those. All right, and then finally, the last thing are these two flowers. And actually, I didn't order these. They just threw these in as complimentary treats. So this is fun because I was looking at the flowers and I thought, oh, well, March is coming. And I thought, no, I'll hold off until summer. But they threw some in, and that's great because I get to sample these flowers, and even in a totally different color from all the other things that I've ordered. So thank you so much for JM Supplies. So that's everything that I bought from JM Supplies, and I am so excited to order a bit more so that I can work on these projects and get going on the March jewelry. But in the meantime, I hope you will go and check out their shop on Etsy. I'm going to put a link below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing as much as I did. Take care and have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. I know I really enjoy watching other jewelry makers as they open up their orders. It's a great way to share information with one another and also to discover new suppliers. If you have found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day. In case you noticed the necklace I was wearing, that is my raw amethyst on vintage silk Sari ribbon. I will put a link below to this piece. It is available for sale on my shop. Thank you.